Everybody wants to know the secret routine that truly works for guitar playing, for learning the guitar. What is the secret sauce that actually makes you get better faster? I can give you that routine. Based off my experience, there's two factors that come into it, and two only. This routine is applicable to whether you're a beginner or whether you are an intermediate or whether you're an advanced player. It's still a routine that I use now 23 years into my guitar playing. Everyone always wants a one-fix-all, like, okay, what are the things that I should be doing? And it's always a really awkward question to answer because everybody is at different spots, different parts within their learning phase. I'm constantly at a different part within my learning phase because you never stop learning. Doesn't matter how long you've been doing it for. It is an endless language where new things are always getting discovered. So this is the thing that has always worked for me. It's helped me with everything from my improvising to learning songs quick to being able to write my own songs. It's helped me with everything. Like, this routine has helped me with all of that, and it's a really simple one. I could say to you all day long, practice your chords, practice your alternate picking, practice your legato, practice your sweep picking, practice, and before you know it, you've got this massive barrage of things that you've got to practice, and it's like, okay, well, how do I fit all of that into one practice session? And it just becomes too much to do, and it can become very overwhelming, and it can take the fun out of practicing, in my opinion. These two things, okay? Number one, learn songs. It doesn't matter what songs, just learn the songs that you love. That doesn't mean learn a song start to finish and don't do any other song until you finish that song. Learn loads of parts of songs all at once. Even if something feels not within the depth of where you are currently at. Learn different parts. Slow down what you are playing, because you don't really learn stuff at the speed of what it's wrote at. It's not how musicians do it, like professional musicians. It's not really how they do it. I mean, a lot of them can, but they choose to dial it in and really get the intricacies in there. So learn multiple parts of songs that you love if you're a beginner. If you're intermediate, then you're at a point where you can start learning full songs, but still learn parts of songs and add other parts to them later and other parts later down the line. So songs is key because that's the stuff we love. It's the stuff we love learning. When you're learning a song, you're learning technique. You're practicing techniques. Songs have hammers in there. Songs have pull-offs in there. Songs have bends in there. Songs have chords in there. Songs have finger picking in there. All these different songs, they have different techniques in there. So songs are one of the best things for technique. Then the other part of it is learn. This is the part that a lot of students hate. I've always loved it. I've always loved this part of it. You probably know what the dreaded word is that I'm going to say. I've always loved these. Practice your scales. Not sure what scales to do? Have a look at my channel. I've got loads of scales that I teach. Practice your scales. All of your major scale. There's 7 modes. They're called modes within it, but think of them as other scales. 7 scales within it. Practice those 7 scales, or practice your 5 pentatonic scales. That's it. Just practice them. Play them back to front, front to back, middle to start, start to middle, end to middle, middle to end, and then play them with skipping notes out of them. Take certain notes out, put certain notes in. That's how you start getting melody and start getting inventive. Play the scales and start bending a note here and there. Play the scales and start hammering some of the notes. Play the scales in every single way that you possibly can so that your fingers get so used to knowing what the patterns and shapes are. Once you've got used to doing that, in fact, not even once you've got used to doing it, do it to some backing tracks. There's so many backing tracks for the guitar available on YouTube. Just guitar backing tracks, put one on and just jam your scales over the top of it in the key that it is in. Practice those two things and you will develop at the guitar. Enjoy it. Enjoy the mistakes that you make. I mean, in theory, when you're improvising just means making it up on the spot. So you can't really make mistakes. You can make notes that don't sound as good to you. However, the great thing about hitting those notes that don't sound as good is as you hit them more and more and more, your ear starts to get used to knowing where those notes are and what they sound like, and you stop hitting them eventually. But literally just those two things you'll develop at the guitar, and just enjoy the whole process of it. Enjoy the frustration of, I can't get this bit, can't get this bit. If you can't get that bit in that song, slow it down more. And eventually you will get it, but enjoy that whole process. I've always enjoyed the struggle, but literally those are the two things, when I really think about it and break it down, they're the two things that I've always stuck to that have helped me develop at playing the guitar. I could say, well, I've practiced vibrato and I've practiced hammers and I've practiced pull-offs and I've practiced alternate picking and sweeping, but the whole way how I learned how to do them and practice them was by learning songs that had those things within them. I never had thought of the whole process of I'm going to learn how to hammer. I'd just learn a song and go, oh, it's got a hammer in it. And then before I knew it, I could hammer on the guitar. Literally just those two things. So if you break the process down into literally two things, learn songs, learn scales, there's your guitar routine for the rest of your life. It's still what I do now. You still do it way later down the line. Writing will come from a combination of being able to learn songs and scales, okay? And also from developing your ear, which will come as you do those two things anyway. But you'll start experimenting with stuff that happens within songs and you'll start writing from there. There are more things that you can add to it, but that is really the solid foundation to have in there for your practice. Learn songs and improvise. I hope that's helped for you. If you've got any questions, anything that you're struggling with, let me know in the comments below. If you could like the video, if it's helped you, that's great. If you could subscribe to the channel, that helps me to keep helping you with your guitar playing. Catch you in another one.